The walls on the broadcast a lot, and you seem to use it to your advantage. Congrats again on the win.
Thank you so much.
Going into the event 51, 15-18 girls, 50-yard backstroke, Heat 1. James will call the lanes for you. Heat 1 here.
Heat 1, we have Angela Mataya from Somerville Y in lane 1. 2, Sasha Duncan from Pine Forest. In lane 3, Allison Taylor from Shadow Moss. Lane 4 is Lauren Powell from the Somerville Y. And lane 5 is Shannon Woods from Fort Johnson.
Something I wanted to touch on, we talked about yesterday, is that backstroke turn. So the only time you're allowed to roll on your stomach in backstroke is for that flip turn, and it is essentially a freestyle flip turn. Roll on your stomach, you get one full freestyle stroke, and then you do a freestyle flip turn pushing off on your back. Winning Heat 1 is lane 3, Allison Taylor from Shadow Moss in a unofficial time of 37:01.
Coming up, we're going to have Heat 2. Dupree Edens from Hopcause in lane 1, Noel Harriman from Coosaw Creeks in 2, Callie McAdam from Legend Oaks in 3, Hannah Underkoffler from Dunes West in 4, Kyla Mosher from Legend Oaks in 4, and Julia Sage from Shadow Moss is in 6. You just saw Julia Sage have one knee up on the block, probably I assume to keep from slipping, but it seemed to work. That was a
great strategy on Julia Sage in lane 6.
The 13-year-old bringing some things to the senior age group.
Nice. Looks like Dupree Edens in lane 1 from Hopcall gets to the wall first, but I don't know, lane 2 had great underwaters because Noelle Harriman from Coosaw Creek is out first.
Noelle Harriman looking good, but also Kyla Mosher is in 5, trying to take over here. Oh, you saw her look back twice. That might have cost her. Nope, she still wins the heat in the time of 34:42. By less than 1/10 of a second over Noel Harriman.
Going into Heat 3 here, lane 1, Kaylin Evans, James Island. Lane 2, Grace Lake, Daniel Island. Lane 3, Jackie Rattan, Chamelon. Lane 4, Elizabeth Hamilton, Pine Forest. Lane 5, Lindsay Hundemeyer, Asheboro. And lane 6, Bentley Boyd, Hopcaw. Heat 3 of 6 here in the water. A lot of strong legs going out. Let's see how we do on the turn.
I think that was lane 1 getting to the wall first, Kaylin Evans from James Island. Decent underwater too. It's a tight heat, but I think Evans still has your lead.
Oh, pulling up, Chamelon, lane 3.
Oh, yep. And that is Jackie Rutan taking your win in 33:56, followed by Kaylin Evans in lane, they had lane 6 come finishing second. Bentley Boyd also coming on strong.
As I'm calling out some of these names, James, I haven't seen some of these swimmers in a few years when they were, 9, 10 years old and I was coaching them, and now all of a sudden they're young adults. It is, I guess time marches on, but it's crazy to see.
In Heat 4, Julia Beebe from James Island is in lane 1. Lane 2, Natalie Burton from Long Point. Lane 3 is Isabella Darce from Newington. 4, Abby Hawk of Crowfield. 5, Ansley Jones from Newington. And 6, Malia Borg of Park Shore.
Lane 2 had great underwaters off her start at Natalie Burton from Long Point. Looks like the same thing on the turn. Lane 3, Newington has really good hand speed. Got that head back just a little bit. She would really be charging forward.
I think that's Park Shore. Malia Borg with a nice win here in a time of 31:79. Malia Borg followed by Natalie Burton from Long Point.
Her name is Malia.
Malia?
No.
I should have known.
Place your seat. 50 yards, backstroke. Take your mark.
Here's our second to last heat. In lane 1, Lily Hamilton, Long Point. In lane 2, Annalise Hafner, Daniel Island. In 3, Hannah Lawler from Steve Farm. In lane 4, Reedy Smith from Northbridge. In 5, Helen Beischel from Park Shore. And in lane 6, Jamie Lifrieri from Crowfield. Lifrieri.
Oh, Hannah Lawler, older sister of Kaylee Lawler. Their aunt, Kelly Kiggins, was an all-star in the CCAA Swim League years ago.
Lawler taking your win, 30.50. That is still your top time. In lane 2, Annalise Hafner finishing second.
Last heat coming up, Heat 6. In lane 3 is Abby Hassel, champion in that 50 butterfly. Let's see if she can get close to Micah Bohan's record, 28.38, set in 2014.
seat time's only a couple tenths off. I think she has a good shot. Here comes lane 1, Eliza Smith from North Ricks Terrace. 2 is Bella Cassell from Chamalon. 3, the aforementioned Abby Hassel from Coosaw Creek. 4, Bria Fields from Ashboro. 5 is Kaylee Lawler. 6, Haley Slusser from Country Club.
Wow, Abby Hassel looking strong, but so is Bria Fields from Ashboro right next to her. I don't know, Abby's got it. Let's see how she does on this finish.
I think
Abby Hassel in.
Abby with the new meet record in a time of 28:20,
That is
followed by Bria Fields.
Again, Micah Bohan and part of that impressive